From the hotel, we're going to major sites to the south. Take the Pink Walk about 1 mile to the Flaminio subway station. Ride the subway to the San Giovanni station, then walk the White Path, which is about 2 miles. After sightseeing, walk to the Termini station for the return ride to the Flaminio station. Here's a close-up view of the Pink Path showing street names. The Basilica di San Giovanni in Laterno is the oldest of the city's 4 major basilicas. It was founded in 313 AD by Emperor Constantine the Great and has been rebuilt many times over the centuries, but its 4th century floor plan is still intact. The church contains the papal throne, and as such it ranks above all other churches, even above St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. The basilica is open daily, admission is free, and the phone number is shown in the balloon. The baths of Caracalla are the remains of what was once one of the grandest, most elaborate bath complexes in Italy. It dates from the early 3rd century AD, one of the largest bathing complexes ever built. Caracalla's baths could fit up to 1,500 bathers at any one time, getting an estimated 20,000 cubic meters of fresh water a day brought in through aqueducts with water from nearby hills. You can also wander through the beautiful gardens surrounding the ruins. Call to make reservations. Details are shown in the balloon. Circus Maximus was built in 600 BC. It could hold an audience of 385,000. The long oval field hosted chariot races and contests between gladiators and wild beasts. Today, with the exception of some crumbling ruins at the south end, all that remains is a large park, the ancient track now trod only by joggers and courting couples. It is still used occasionally for large concerts and important political protests. The Battle of Milvian Bridge in 312 AD was the decisive moment in Constantine's quest for power. He had been proclaimed Augustus, or Caesar, by his troops in Britain in 306 AD. Even though he had no legal right to be ruler, that inconvenience rarely stopped successful military commanders of the Roman Empire. But another claimant to the title arose, so the conflict was finally resolved in the Battle of the Milvian Bridge just north of Rome, when Constantine's army defeated the numerically superior but less experienced troops of Maxentius. Maxentius perished while trying to flee across the Tiber River. A temporary bridge collapsed under him and his troops. Constantine entered Rome victoriously, and the Senate awarded him a triumphal arch. Construction began immediately, and the arch was finished and consecrated in 316 AD on the 10th anniversary of Constantine's rise to power. The San Clemente Church has many layers of Roman history visible in its structure. At the street level is a 12th century church. Farther below are excavations of a 4th century basilica, which in turn is atop a Roman house from Nero's era, but still lower, a temple from the 1st century BC. The church has magnificent mosaics, frescoes, and pavements. All in all, it illustrates the evolution of Christian art between the 1st and 19th centuries. Operating hours and other visiting details are shown in the balloon. This site of gladiatorial combat, the Colosseum, was begun in AD 72 by Emperor Vespasian and finished 8 years later by his son Titus. It could seat 80,000 spectators. Unfortunately, various popes have quarried its marble, and this majestic building is more dilapidated than it should be. Even so, its size and history are still breathtaking. Plays, concert, and demonstrations are staged in and around the Colosseum throughout the year. Visitation details are shown in the balloon. Santa Maria Maggiore has beautiful 5th century biblical mosaics. The marble floor, bell tower, and mosaics are on the triumphal arch are medieval. Its spectacular ceiling is said to be decorated with gold Columbus brought back from the New World. Visitation details are shown in the balloon. Hungry for a pizza? I've been told this is the best Italian pizza place in Rome. Like so many of the churches in Rome, Santa Maria degli Angeli is built upon a supernatural event. In 1541, a Sicilian priest, Friar Antonio Loduca, had a vision of angels in the ruins of the Diocletian baths, and in the 1560s, Pope Pius IV ordered a church to be built there. The resulting church was not only built on the site of the baths of Diocletian, but also recycled some of the building materials, adapting the baths for the new use. Michelangelo provided the original design for this church. Plaza Repubblica. Each figure lies on top of an aquatic animal representing water. A seahorse for the oceans, a water snake for the rivers, a swan for lakes, and a lizard for subterranean streams. The poses of each figure lead to the impression that they are enjoying where they are and what they're doing. But do not run away. Stay for a moment to see this. If you wait for when the water strikes each nymph, you could see a ring of light that makes each one look naughty and divine at the same time. In 1911, the figure of the sea god Glaucus fighting with a fish representing the battle between man and nature was added to the fountain. Palazzo Barberini. Two rival architects and sculptors, Bernini and Borromini, worked on this grand residence, which now shelters the Galleria Nazionale d'Arte Antica. Much of the building is undergoing restoration, so the collection of more than 1,500 paintings from the 12th to the 18th centuries is shown in rotation. You may see gems or the portrait of Henry VIII, but then again you may not. But you most certainly will see the spectacular ceiling fresco and the finest collection of El Greco's work outside of the Prado. Only a limited number of people can enter the palazzo each day, so make reservations. See the balloon for visiting details.